Hey, what's up everybody? This is Roland. Today I'm going to do a little unboxing, initial thoughts video on what, at least for me, was a really highly anticipated marker. It's the Milsig K3 CQB. I got this in on the pre-order that Milsig did a while back. I think I got my order in right around the beginning of November. I'm in Philly, so I actually put it in through Doug Brown, who's Milsig's distributor in the United States. Also, the guy who runs Cyworks, the Pro Connect 3 remote. So if you're looking for a remote, that's definitely a great way to go. But I gotta say, if you're in the States, definitely go through Doug. The customer service was awesome, the communication was great, and Milsig did a great job, and I think they really deserve a good shout out, just because they actually estimated what time that they were going to get the marker out, and they hit their mark. They said that they were trying to get these in people's hands around the beginning of December, and I got mine yesterday, which was November 30th, and that's something that's rare, not only in paintball for companies to actually release stuff on time, but in other areas too. So that's really awesome. So let me just take a quick look. This is basically how it came to me. I have kind of unpackaged stuff already. I couldn't really wait 24 hours to do everything, but it's a pretty basic box with foam padding. This marker retails for $300, at least in the black version, and they're doing black and desert tan. I think the desert tan is about 10 bucks more. On the pre-order, they actually had these going for about $250. And if you're interested in getting one, actually, I think their second round of ordering, they're slating to be in people's hands at the end of December, and you can get in and order those now. So I got the Desert Tan. Here's the receiver. This does feature the new heat core, so the Milsigs are no longer just kind of blowback A5 clones. The heat core is a new blow forward technology. And they have a updated mag release, which actually works incredibly well. You do get a smoke translucent, one of the new 20 round mags. And the mags insert and come out beautifully. I currently use a TPX, and I've used an 8.1 in the past. This is some of the smoothest, mag action that I've felt. Just as a note, these markers, the K series is not first strike compatible, at least not out of the box. As an entry-level marker at the price point that it sits at, I think that's totally reasonable. According to Milsig, and this has been something that people have been kind of talking about, these same mags are ones that you can purchase the square head, the new square head collar for, which is first strike compatible. But according to Milsig, there's not enough meat in the receiver that if you were to install a square head on here and try and mill or machine out enough space for the square head to get up into the receiver, according to Milsig, it can't really be done. I don't know about that. I certainly know a lot of people are going to try. But for now, you've got the new updated 20 round mags with plastic collars, so they won't be getting dented if you drop them or anything. I think it's cool that they're translucent. I know Rap 4 has black mags. Personally, I think it's good to be able to see how many rounds you have left. So that's cool. The grip of the gun is nice. It's just molded plastic, but it is a nice shape. There's a little plate that covers what would be where you would put your hopper. I don't expect to see too many people out here with these with the hopper, but if you would like to, you can put a hopper on there. Picatinny on the top, and 4 rails on the shroud, so you can put a whatever foregrip, blah blah, whatever you want to put on there. For me, I don't really anticipate putting anything in. The magwell itself is metal. It has a nice shape, and that's probably where my hand will be sitting most of the time. But it's up to you, and it's nice to have all those options. Along with that, you get a nice pair of front and rear sights, and the rear sight is adjustable for elevation and windage, and also has the smaller and larger aperture. So that's cool. You get a remote or a fill nipple adapter, so you can put a remote in the back. this is a standard one. Like I said, if you are looking for one, you don't have a remote already, definitely check out the Pro Connect 3. But if you would like to just run this with the remote out the back instead of screwing your tank in, I'm not going to screw this in all the way, but this is basically what you're looking at. Not bad. You do also get, here's your feed neck and hopper adapter. I'm not even going to take that out of the bag, so I'm not going to use it, but if you wanted to, you could throw that on. Nice 8-inch barrel. One thing that's kind of interesting about it is I didn't expect it to be rifled. I'm pretty sure that in, you know, at least the like press releases and spec sheets that they had, I haven't looked at the site for a while. I thought it was going to be a smooth bore barrel. It's actually rifled. I have no experience with rifled barrels. I don't know whether they are more consistent, less consistent. I know there's a ton of arguments. People saying they help a lot for paintballs. People saying they help a lot, but only for first strikes. People saying that it's all garbage and it's all in your minds, whatever. You know, anytime you're talking about accuracy in paintballs or first strikes, paintballs, whatever, there's going to be a ton of arguments. I don't know. I guess I'm going to see, because the only other A5 barrel I have is a stock A5 barrel, and I'm definitely taking this over that. So we'll see. You get some of Milsig's recommended lube, which I believe is an oil, some type of oil. 2 hex keys in a little plastic baggie. Again, an area personally I don't really care. I have a bunch of hex keys. Some people get a little bent out of shape when they don't get nicer hex keys, or they don't get a nice package of hex keys. Whatever, these are the hex keys that you'll need for your marker. One thing that's kind of weird is this just looks like a barrel that somebody found out on a field, and this is what came with the marker. Looks like it has a logo patch that was on there and got seam ripped off. I don't know if they ran out of Milsig barrel bags and they just had some other ones that they wanted to send and they just had to take the logos off. Again, I have a ton of barrel bags. I personally don't care. I guess some people might care. Regardless, it's a barrel bag that works. So at worst, if you were hoping for a Milsig barrel bag and you don't have it, I guess you can be a little sad, but barrel bags are cheap and plentiful, so I'm not going to worry about that. So the way I'm going to be running this thing is with a 13 CI in the back. This is a Gorilla. I made a little cover for it. You can get these with the matte stock, which is a collapsible stock that's made to fit over the tank. And you can get in on those on the pre-order or when you order the marker. I decided to just see how it was without it. And I think I'll probably run it without it, just, you know, in terms of weight savings and not wanting to spend the money if I didn't have to. So this is the marker with the stock, and it's a nice weight. I mean, you'll have 20 paintballs or maybe 19 paintballs in the mag, and pretty nice. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I have not used the marker yet, and one thing to add, there is a sling mount on the back, so if you want to use a like single point sling, that's kind of nice. I haven't used the marker. I look forward to using it tomorrow, actually. So we'll see how it goes, and I guess I'll come back with updated thoughts then. And since there's air in this tank, I'll just let you hear the sound signature. It's, I don't know, I'd call it A5-ish. Nowhere near as much kick as an A5 though. Or vibration, I should say. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. If you're looking for an inexpensive way to get into magfed, definitely check these out. Check out Doug Brown at Cyworks if you're in the States, or just go directly through Milsig if you're out, you know, in Canada or international, I guess. And yeah, catch you later.